Do you know with just 3 ingredients you can be making yourself a whole 10 liters worth of liquid soap for doing cleaning, for washing your dishes?
Wow.
Yes. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make this liquid soap with just 3 ingredients. If you're interested, please keep on watching and do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, share to your friends, and without much ado, let us dive right into the video. I will quickly introduce the ingredients. The first one we have on the list is salt. You can use any brand of salt you have. Then the next ingredient we have here is our texapon and the SLS rice. So these are the other 2 ingredients we'll be using to make this liquid dishwashing soap. Quickly, I'll be measuring out my 10 liters worth of water. This is the water I'm going to be using to make the entire soap, and then I have this wooden ladle I'll use to mix, and then I have this scooping cup or bowl I'll use to collect water, and then this other 10 liters bucket that I'll use to make the product. We need 2 containers for making this liquid soap. So quickly I'll place the bucket, and then I will transfer my salt into the bucket. This salt is going to be the first ingredient I'll be adding into the bucket. I'm adding the salt into the bucket, yes, and I'm going to be adding the texapon with the salt together, and I'm going to quickly combine the both of them together. As you've seen, I've added the salt and the texapon into this bucket, and I'm going to start incorporating both of them together with the wooden ladle. The purpose of mixing the salt and the texapon is that the texapon dissolves slowly in water, but when you incorporate it with something else like the salt, for example, it's going to dissolve quickly in water, because we know that salt dissolves quickly in water. So the salt is going to eat up the texapon, and when you add water, it will quickly dissolve in no long time. So I'm going to be scooping in some water into the bucket. This is about 5 or 6 liters worth of water into the bucket, and as I'm scooping, I'm stirring and mixing to ensure that the salt is dissolving in the water. And this process is quicker because the salt is going to help the texapon mix very well inside the water. If you mix the texapon alone, it's going to take a slower time to dissolve thoroughly, and it will require a lot of mixing and stirring, a lot of handwork. Okay, but with the salt in the texapon, is going to dissolve it quickly in the water. Making liquid soap will require a lot of handwork, a lot of mixing, but do not be discouraged, because the end result is always greater than the work put in. So now I've finished mixing that. I'm sure it has dissolved. I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to bring the remaining water. This is at least 3 liters now worth of water, or 2 liters. I was trying to make 10 liters, but I reduced some water because I didn't want it to be too runny. So I'm going to be working with this water in this bowl now. So I'm going to be pouring the SLS rice into this bowl, and I'm going to start mixing. This SLS rice acts as a foaming agent, while the texaphon is a thickening agent. So I'm going to mix that properly and set that aside. I'm sorry for the light fluctuations. It was not very good. I'm sorry about that. So this is the night of the same day. I let it sit for 6-7 hours, and this is the SLS rice water. It has thoroughly dissolved into the water, and the texaphon and salt are thoroughly dissolved as well in its own container. So I'm going to be transferring the one containing the SLS rice into the one containing the texapon, and I'm going to start mixing. As you can see, the consistency is okay for me. Okay, if you want it to be thicker than this, that means you'll be working with more texaphon and as well more salt, because the salt also helps the formation to be thicker. So now I'm going to quickly add my fragrance of choice. Yeah, so I'm going to just put it into the bucket as well, and next I'm going to be dissolving my color. So I'm taking a little water. You can also use the solution in the bucket to dissolve the color, but I just took a little water to dissolve the color separately, and just going to give that a good mix, a good stir, and I'll transfer it into the bucket. So I was going for a pink color, but when I transferred it into this bucket, my guys, fear chemical reaction, okay? It didn't come out pink, it was looking orange. But I know that when I set it aside and let it sit overnight, it's going to give me the vibrant pink color that I'm looking for. But initially, it was giving me orange. So if you're mixing yours, do not be discouraged. It may not give you exactly what you are looking for at the moment, but when you let it sit overnight or for hours, it's going to definitely come out very bright. So this is the next day, and you can see that pink color. The pink is pinking. Okay, so this is our soup very ready to be used now. I let it sit for hours, and this is a vibrant pink color it gave me. Our soap is ready. What is left is to package it now. So I'm going to be packaging the soap into these containers. There are other beautiful containers like dish washing soap containers in the market, but this is what I had available, and I'm going to be packaging the soap into these containers. Now this soap can be used to wash your dishes, it can be used to wash your hands, you can use it to wash your napkins and clothes, it can be used for laundry. Yes, and this soap lathers very, very well. We'll do a test at the end of the video to know if truly the soap is what it is. Yes, so this is it. I'm throwing in my napkin into the water, and I'm going to be adding just a little soap into this water, and you're going to see how foamy this soap is, and the fragrance is also out of this world. All right, so if you're looking for how to make your own soap on a very low budget, you can get 3,000 naira, yes, 3,000 naira, and buy the ingredients you need and make yourself a soap. You can give it as souvenir, you can use it to wash your dishes, your laundry, and as well your hands. Okay, so guys, we've gotten to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it and you're going to try it out, let me know down below in the comment section. Do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share to your friends, share to your mother, to your father, to your uncle, to your aunties, to everyone that you know. With that all said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Take care. I love you. Bye bye.